Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I've been saying this for a long time, right? And honestly, I've been on my women empowerment shit for a minute. Like, even before it got like popular or cool to do, I've been on that shit. So basically, the story is um, I'm saying super pussy because it don't really have nothing to do with sex, honestly. It's more like women a lot of times were looked at as just pussy, just vagina, just a sexual being. So that's the pussy part. On the other, like on the flip side, it's like we're superwomen. So it's just like um super pussy, basically. So but if I were to say women empowerment, nobody would pay attention. That's boring. So that's super pussy, and it's a movement, and it's like it's a thing. Yeah. So and I'm just like pretty raunchy and like, sexual. So let's see. Don't I don't care. Like I used to really be like I used to be really offended if I was misunderstood, but I just don't care anymore. I mean, honestly, like I think being understood is like a wanting to be understood is like a human trait, but I just don't care anymore because you could write a whole book. Somebody could read a whole book about that you wrote about yourself and they still wouldn't understand you. So I'm just like, fuck it. Like, take what you want from me. Like I express myself through the way I look, what the things I say, my music. So take what you will from that, I feel like. And if you don't understand, then it's just like, fuck it. Okay, so next question. I'm not real heavy in songwriting. That's something that I'm trying to like do and improve on and get better on. So for me, it's visuals, like the hair, the outfit, the jewelry, accessories, the body, makeup. That's more of a that's more important to me. Like I want to be very appealing to the eye. I want people to be able to like I want you to be able to put me on mute and still be entertained. So that's like yeah, a thing for me. And I know people like really connect with lyrics, and I think I still have good lyrics in my music and even my captions on social media, stuff like that. Like I do that too, because I be saying some shit, but like, yeah, I want you to be able to, even if you're not hearing what I'm saying, you can still see and be like, damn, like, yeah, be entertained. All right, next question. Not a lot. I'm a big person. Like I'm a big nature person. I love to be outside. I love the beach. So, that's like my thing or whatever. But I mean, I love being with my family. I live in Atlanta. Most of my family is kind of spread out, so I don't get to see them um, too often. But that's really what I like to do: be around my family or be around water. That's it for me. If I'm not doing anything like music related or anything creative, that's what I'm into. Overrated. Because the thing is, like, a lot of people talk about balance, but I mean, is balance really attainable? That's how I kind of feel. Like, I don't think that that's something, I don't think I mean, having balance, I think the idea of having balance is more appealing than actually having it because I mean, who really has balance? At one point or another, like something is going to get more attention than the other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it can ever be 50-50, like work and relationship. Like, if you're married and you want to work, like, I mean, you would have to really, really try. And I feel like it's just not worth putting the effort into balancing as it is into just um, giving enough attention to each. But is that balance? I don't know. I just think the concept of balance is just like overrated in the sense like just don't try so hard. Just put effort into what you want to put effort into at the time, and then you'll get to the other thing when you fucking get to it. Like, that's how I feel. Okay, it's definitely definitely underrated, definitely underrated, definitely underrated, and not just not just romantic love, definitely self-love. I mean, there's like a kind of like a mental health movement or like a self-love movement, but I don't really think we do it. Like we talk about it, but we don't really do it. And I think it's underrated in a sense of yeah, it's just not enough. Like we don't love, we don't love ourselves enough. We don't love others enough. We don't love strangers enough. And I think even people, even in relationships, we say that we love the person. We say I love you every day, multiple times a day, but we show it? You know what I'm saying? Like I think love is very misunderstood, and I think that yeah, that's something that I think it's understand the. It's important to understand what love is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, if you take it back to the Bible, that's for real what it is, and we don't really do that like we say it, but our actions don't match up to that. So love is underrated for sure. Let's see. I mean, this is my shit. Like, women should know that they're important. They should know that they're beautiful. And they should know that they have the power. Like, we have created everything that walks around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, a man has like a small part of the creation, but then women, we we hone it and we nurture it and protect it and keep it alive, like all of that stuff. Like we do the whole process of it, and then we bring it here. We bring the life into the world. So yeah, we just have to understand our power, and that's in everything. That's at work. That's at in relationships. That's just walking around. Like, yeah, understand our power. But yeah, I mean, really, women are running shit right now. So I don't have a lot to say. I think we're kind of like doing our shit, like doing our thing as far as like holding it. Like we're doing our thing as far as exercising our power. I say that. Let's see. Song lyric. I have a lot of favorite song lyrics, but one of them that's like in my mind standing out right now is from my song "Change the World." It's I'm talking about balance in that song, so that's funny. All right, so basically the lyric is saying, I'ma go through it, but I'ma grow through it. Balance is hard to find. You lose your mind, but keep on living. Keep on giving. There's no limit. Damn. Fire ass lyrics. But yeah, like, so one more time I'll say, the lyrics are, I'ma go through it. I'ma go through it. Yeah, but I'ma grow through it. The balance is hard to find. You lose your mind, but keep on living. Keep on giving. Ain't no limit. Yeah, that's powerful because I feel like I was reading something that I wrote, I want to say last year sometime, and it's like, my ride, I feel like just in life in general has been like bumpy most of the time. Like, it's like the law of polarity, yin and yang, like things happen in life. It's like up and down, but it's just been like a complete roller coaster ride. I don't think I've coasted at all my whole life, and I've probably contributed to it being a little bit hard, but yeah, like you just want to go through stuff, but you always get through it. Like, for example, whenever I perform, it's always without fail some type of shit that happens where I'm like, oh shit, like how am I gonna get through this, or how am I gonna survive or get through it. Like I remember one time I had a show and I felt like really, really sick, and I was like, well, how am I gonna perform? Like I feel like I'm about to die right now. This is right before I went on stage, and so of course, I mean, not of course, because you don't know when you're in that moment. You really are thinking to yourself, you're praying like, damn, like, please God help me through this. And so as soon as I walk on the stage, it's like it all went away and like none of it ever happened. And so that same show, like it was one point where I was singing and the band was playing, and I literally like left stage, threw up, and then came back on, and it's like, okay, we good now. Because it's just like something, like performing to me is kind of like living. You have to do it. Like it's something that I have to do. So it was really like not performing wasn't an option. I mean, unless I really, I mean, I've never felt to the point where I couldn't perform because like, I mean, the fact that I guess I had the flu, I don't really know, but for whatever reason, I felt super sick to the point where I walked off stage, threw up, and then came back. Like nothing happened. So like performing is like breathing essentially for real. So I have to do it and you have to find a way to fucking breathe. You know what I'm saying? So, just basically just going back, saying all that to say like, go back to the song lyric, like you're gonna go through it. You're gonna go through it, but you're gonna grow through it. And you're gonna get through it. Like it's gonna be okay. Like that's like a huge, like small and also like a little bit cliche lesson, but excuse me, it's gonna be okay. And my dog is like crying because she's spoiled. Melly! Anyway, all right. So last words. Can you sit down so I can finish? Okay. So she's being very spoiled right now and very active. She's a puppy. But basically, my last words are that I'm just excited. And honestly, I battle and fight myself almost every single day to keep going. If I can be completely honest. I know that it's something that's in me, and really like music and being an artist is something that like chases me for real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really a dream that chases me. It's like, I mean, it's not a dream that I chase. It's a dream that chases me because I've tried to quit. Like I just try to be like, oh, I just won't do it or whatever. But I don't know, like, okay, come on. So yeah, like I was saying. Okay, so you know, I'm excited about what I have going on. I'm excited about the future, and I'm excited about the present because that's what makes the future, obviously. But I just want to say that I struggle with this shit every single day, and there's something almost every day that tells me, oh no, don't do that. Oh, I mean, yeah, you can make a song, but like it's not that important. Just whatever. You know, just kind of like doubts in my mind or negative energy or the devil or whatever. Almost every day, like I said, I have to fight to combat that and ignore those feelings and ignore those thoughts. But I have to keep going because it's like, music is just something that's in me. I know like deep down inside it's just there. It's not going away. I always wonder how people who actually have talent can, you know, just stop singing. I never understood that, and I always just hoped I would never become that person and be, you know, and just kind of, I don't know, just let it go. I don't want to do that. I don't want to let it go. Like I'm holding on to it, but it's also holding on to me. Like I'm saying, like, it's not even really like I'm chasing the dream. It's like the dream is chasing me. It just won't go nowhere. It just won't go nowhere. I try to like stop. I try to quit. I try to give up, but it won't go nowhere. It keeps chasing me. It really fucking haunts me for real. So like, I'm just giving into it and keep on going. And whatever level I get to, then that's just where it goes. But it's just in me. And it's something that I just have to do. So yeah.